Hey everyone, can you believe we're almost at the end of 2015 already? It's just hard to believe. A lot has happened to all of us, I'm sure, in this year, and I am just looking forward to 2016 and all that it has to bring. And today I'm bringing you a video that is a collaboration with all of the reporters from the Jen Loves Review Sunday morning show, What's Up in Makeup. And I'm gonna click or add a link to the most recent What's Up in Makeup show, which was last Sunday. There won't be one tomorrow due to the Christmas holiday, but it's usually on Sundays at 10 a.m. Eastern time, except for once a month it is an evening program, and that's usually the last Sunday of the month. But anyway, this collaboration is going to be everyone's top five favorite products for 2015. Now, these products didn't have to come out in 2015. Just for us, the 5 products that we feel need to be brought to your attention. And mine are in no particular order, and I did cheat a little bit, and I have a couple of honorable mentions that I just couldn't leave out. But I'm going to start with something that probably I would consider my number one favorite, my favorite, number one favorite thing that I discovered in 2015, because I've only been a YouTuber for a very short time, and I didn't even know that this brand existed before YouTube, is e.l.f. And I'm sure a lot of you watch Emily from Emily Noel 1983 or something like that. Anyway, I'm sure you all know Emily. Everyone loves her. But anyway, before her, I had no idea that e.l.f. even existed. And thanks to her, I have a lot of e.l.f. in my arsenal, and I will be doing an upcoming one brand tutorial, and it's going to be full face, so get ready for that. But surely to be featured in that. And I cheat a little here. This would absolutely be my number one favorite product. These two palettes. These are the Need It Nude and the Mad for Matte palettes. And e.l.f. just has superior quality. These shades are amazing. You can get so many looks out of these. You can use this to, get your transition shades and your other matte shades that are necessary. A lot of us over a certain age, prefer to use matte shades. I do not use a lot of matte shades, but I do use them to warm up my crease and usually my outer V. So I absolutely love that palette. And this one is the Need It Nude palette. And this one is sort of fashioned, everybody fashions one, it seems, around the Naked palette. And I just love this palette. It's a go-to for me very frequently. It has some great shimmer shades. It does have some matte shades. And I just love these. And if you don't own these palettes, I recommend that you get them. They're $10. And you can't get them in stores, but you can get them on the e.l.f. website. So I highly recommend these palettes. Next is a fairly new product for me, and it's the Supersizer, CoverGirl Supersizer mascara, and I am in love with this mascara. A lot of you, if you've been following my channel, you know that I tend to have to use double products for my mascara because I really like a lot of length, a lot of volume on my lashes. I find it one of my best features. But with this guy right here, this is all I need. And I can't express to you how great that is for me, not having to double up, more cost efficient, and not ending up with, 2 mascaras going out on their expiration date. It's going to be so much nicer to have just one. I'm looking forward to trying a new mascara. I did purchase, actually, Santa brought me some Essence products, and I'm gonna list my Christmas haul, but it's a new mascara that I am very excited about. Okay, and another favorite product of mine in 2015 has got to be Physicians Formula CC Cream. And the reason that I love this so much is that foundation, I don't have a lot of problems with my skin, so I don't necessarily need a full coverage foundation all the time. And today I'm using a powder foundation, but you know, sometimes you want a full coverage and sometimes you want a light coverage. When I use a light coverage, you know, I'll go with a BB cream or a tinted moisturizer. But when I want somewhere in between, I go with this, the CC cream, and it definitely adjusts. You know, I have some age spots, and sometimes I'll have some redness, and I love it. Now, some people, you know, it may not be their favorite product, but for me, this is one product in 2015 that I really am excited about. And final in my top 5 has got to be my Real Techniques powder brush. Oh, I can't say that I coveted this brush, but I was envious of this brush whenever I saw it in a tutorial. And for somebody like me that's on a very tight budget, spending $12 on a brush it's just not something that I can justify. And most of my brushes are e.l.f. brushes and a variety of other brushes, and I have found ways to get some higher end brushes that all of us, you know, haute look, you know, we can find these ways. But when I was able to purchase this amazing, oh, it feels so soft. I want to do this all day long. No, not really. Please don't get freaked out. But I really love this brush, and Walgreens had a buy one get one free on Real Techniques, and I just couldn't pass that up. I got that brush, and I think, yeah, I got this eyeshadow brush. So that rounds out my top 5 of 2015, but I want to bring up 2 honorable mentions. And if you follow my channel, then you will certainly know that I am a big fan of the Coffee Break with Danny's Metamorphosis palette. This is by Colourpop, and last check, this was still available. It is limited edition, but it was still available, and I absolutely love every shade in this quad. And I don't know if they're going to do it with this particular quad, but Colourpop has recently broken up the availability in Kathleen Light's quads. I'm not sure if you follow her, but she has 2 quads with Colourpop, and they are selling those individually as well. So I'm curious to see if Colourpop will break down their other quads, because normally you have to buy all 4. You can't get them separately. It would be great if they could separate them, because you may need one shade more before you need the other, and you may not want to spend $20 on all 4 of them. But definitely, if you haven't checked out this quad, I highly recommend it. I have a couple of looks on here, and I think I have a review, and I just love the shadows that change the overall look of your other shadows. They're awesome, and that's why that quad gets an honorable mention from me. And finally, my last honorable mention is the Coty Airspun. Now, I saw a lot of people baking. I'm not a baker, either here or in the kitchen, but I kept seeing the Coty Airspun, and I was like, I know that powder. I know that powder. And so, you know, I went to my drugstore and I found it, and I got it home and I opened it up, and it was my grandmother in a jar. And you know, my nanny meant so much to me, and opening up this powder just brought me back to playing with her makeup and so many wonderful memories. And my grandmother would have been 100 years old. So it was sentimental that I bought this, and I think that I will continue to use it. I used it as an overall powder. I do sometimes brighten up my eyes, but I don't do the whole chiseled contouring thing. But this powder is great translucent powder, and if you like the smell, because it's going to remind you of your grandmother, then yes, get Coty Airspun. And I found this in my Walgreens in the nail section on the very bottom shelf. So if you're having any trouble finding this, either ask somebody in the cosmetics department or someone at the front desk, because instead of doing that, I just wandered around aimlessly in the makeup department, which I could have saved myself a lot of time. So that's going to wrap up my favorite products of 2015. I hope that you enjoyed this. I definitely want you to go ahead and check out the links that are going to be below. Now, most of them are other YouTubers, but we do have some bloggers, and we have somebody from Instagram, and not all of our reporters are YouTube affiliates. So definitely, you know, I'll have Jen's link down there for you, the channel link down there for you, and I just want to thank all of you for welcoming me into this lovely beauty community that we have here. I probably consider myself very blessed to have found this group of ladies, and this community in general has been, I find it very calming for me to get on here and talk to you guys and to film my videos and to put my makeup on. And days that I am really stressed and not feeling so well, I will just come down and do my makeup to make myself feel better. And we all need a little something, and knowing that I have made some wonderful friends, yes, virtual friends, friends, if you will, but they're friends, and I'm very happy. And so don't forget to give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed any of the products that I've shown you or the video itself, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And please, please click the description bar, the down bar, whatever you may call it, and check out all of the other reporters. And please subscribe to them if they're on YouTube, follow their blogs, follow them on Instagram. This is a great group of ladies, and we put together a program that just gives a lot of information that you may not otherwise know about. So please start watching the show on Sundays if you're not already. And here's hoping that your 2016 is your best year yet.